And there is infection framework. We just didn't show it on the first test stop. But anyway, round has begun. Let's shift all of our focus now to Friday night fights. Okay, so mission brief here. Background, UNITA has been tasked with eliminating MLPA/Cuban supply caches and radar facilities hidden throughout the countryside. Area of operations, 2 objectives are in the Cuban radar facility. Mission rules, Blue 4 Platoon HQ must be in the scout plane. Interesting. Game mode, it's a 3 cache destruction. Mission will go into overtime if there's only 1 alive objective remaining and the attackers are near the AO, I would imagine at the discretion of the FNF developers. Mission variables here, 1 kilometer view distance, no magnified optics, no NVG equipment, defender points are 125, which is the default standard. Matt teams for Blue 4. Is this just Bay of Pigs invasion? I feel like this might just be Bay of Pigs, but I'll look. Both sides get only 1 AT and 1 HE rocket across all of their mat crews for RPGs. Blue 4 are African police camo kits, so that might not be paid. Well, they said it was Cuba. Weird. I don't know. Otherwise, Blue 4 are going to be these police kits. Platoon lead, platoon sergeant, squad leader, team leader, auto rifleman assistant, grenadier IR, which means they have hunt IR rounds. Grenadier rounds you can fire into the sky. They deploy a little camera on a parachute, and that you can then interact with that camera. It has regular vision and night vision. Really cool equipment. Otherwise, machine gunner assistant, combat engineer, guys with explosives, light anti-tank, medium anti-tank 1, medium anti-tank 2. This is weird because it's showing them with Mazes, but I think they changed them out for RPGs instead. Interesting. Otherwise, recon infantry scout with the sniper, designated marksman, which for Blue 4 looks like it's going to be an SVD, and then the actual dedicated sniper, which that appears to be some sort of 338 platform. Crew leads, crew members, pilots, medics, and then the base kit. Loadout-wise for these guys, it's going to be FAMAS's, French stuff. Interesting, with HK-416s, Glock 17s for the secondary weapon. Otherwise, mini-me's for the light machine gun. Medium machine guns are going to get the FN mag. M72 LAT, light anti-tank's going to be there as well. Recon snipers. Okay, no, they get the T5000. Interesting choice there. Mark 14 EBRs or AS Vals for the suppressed shooters. And then the Scorpion or an HK-416. I would pick an HK-416 every time, to be honest, for the crew and aviation. Otherwise, looking at the crew-served weapons, Delta gets access to a mortar. All right. I'm seeing them jump glitch down there. See them flying around over there. I always love seeing people do that in the beginning because you don't take any damage. But otherwise, Blue 4, they get a T-41. They labeled it as a T-14, which threw me off for half a second, but it's a T-41 Melscaro. No weaponry, so it's purely a scout plane. So I said it was a combat plane. I lied to you. Anyway, 8 Land Rover transports, 1 UH-1H armed with 1,000 rounds on each side of 7.62 by 51. 3 HMG cars. It looks like it only has... No, it does have the front PKT as well. So 600 rounds for an M2 and 600 rounds for a 7.62 by 54 PKT. And then an early Mark 113 with 1,500 rounds of ammunition. Okay. OpFor, uniform for them, is going to be militia kits. I just want to scroll down to see their marksman. I'm assuming it's going to be an SVD. It is an SVD. All right. The reason I look at that is because you don't see it on the loadout display. Otherwise, primary weapon is going to be the AKM. Secondary weapon is going to be the AKS. So it's a mix of 7.62 and 5.45. RPK-74s, PKPs for the support weapons, PM for the handguns. Light anti-tank is going to be the RPG-26. Snipers are going to get the T-5000. Suppressed shooters get the choice of an AKS with 45-round mags or an AS-Val with 20-round 9x39 magazines, and then crewmen get either an AKS or a PP-2000. Nothing for their CSW crew-served weapons. They get 4 transport hillixes, 2 Dishka hillixes, 1 PKM hillix, 1 BMP-1, which I thought was listed as a BMP-2, but it's going to only have a 50. It's going to have a probably a 14.5 millimeter. They're going to basically rescript it to be a BTR. With how much ammo, I have no idea. And then they also have an MTLB, which I swear wasn't in that roster list. So I think that roster list was completely wrong. No one on green 4. And otherwise, that should be that. 3 caches to defend. Across a massive AO. Holy shit. This is literally the entire map of Southeast Angola. Wow. Okay. No. There's no objectives to defend there. It's Wait. Okay. Wow, this is a weird one. Let me explain. OpFor has to bring a lot of their forces in as QRF. Hey, DJ, how you doing, man? DJ is one of the map devs for Friday Night Fights. One of the major followers of Emzikov, who is a fellow Twitch streamer. Always great to see him around. Both of them, I mean. But otherwise, OpFor is going to be doing a large amount of QRF into this AO as well. Interesting. They do have a Cuban flag on it, which is a nice little touch, but all right. So OpFor only allowed to start with a limited amount of forces in the AOs themselves. They're already starting to dig large amounts of fortifications here to, my head's wrapping around this AO. I'm sorry, guys. It's just funny to see that. But they're going to put platoon lead in the Miloscaro, which is pretty funny. But otherwise, we got Blue 4 attacking right here at this southern military base. Just weird choices today overall. But otherwise, let's go ahead and look at our roster here. So, Tenderbaner, our ground 4, Blue 4 ground command. He's got Maz as his 2IC, Vagrant as the platoon medic. These three are usually the guys you always see command at least once a week. All three of them, Vagrant being the top dog. Tenderbaner also taking that role more often. Maz, you don't see take the roles often, but he is, I mean, if you don't know Maz, let me show you who Maz is. He's the guy that makes all the freaking kits. He makes a lot of missions. He knows what he's doing, so good to see him on. But that's a good combo to see under the Blue 4 command team lead because they know how to organize a good plan. Otherwise, X-Ray being led by Hotkins with Bees as the medic. Agent, I assume, taking the sniper. Let's go down and look. Yep, it's on his back right now with that T5000. Confused Pupper being the 2IC with the FAMAS. Like Boss taking an AS-Val. Bennis also taking an AS-Val. Interesting. Arcane leading Alpha HQ, Steve leading Alpha 1 with K, Bannister, Theli, as I call him, even though it's Teleander, it's just where it cuts out. Pepit, which is Pepitco, but again, Pepit. Skip, and then Ace together. Astronaut leading Alpha 2 with Jacob, Tantal, Oli, Mech, and Mackenzie. Malin, so Scandy Recon's going to be on Blue 4. Malin leading Bravo 1 with Iander as AT, Nimia, Purton, Cindy, Nemesis, and Whiplash. I think Whiplash is the actual Bravo 1 team lead. No, Malin would be the team lead. Whiplash is the squad lead because he joined up on Bravo 1, so now he's on the bottom of the roster. Whew. Azariah leading Bravo 2 with Cullis, Infidel, Katz, and Dobbs under him. Goran leading a group from VOB here under Charlie 1. That has Mixa, Lazar, Sevtik, Cole, Ivan, Vakasin, and Boris together. Circles leading Charlie 2 with Dark Horse, Talon, Barnos, Koala, my bad, Mobilex, and Squeaks. And also, so they've grouped Scandy with Papega again. Interesting. With Novix leading Guy Fieri, Flux, Roster, Norris, Kane, Fred, Cakeyear, Band, Lurch, Riccardi, and Michael together. Hotel has Oddball, Korvac, and Jack together, and the plane's going to be flown by Stark with Wheaton as the 2IC. Now, quick thing to note. Papega and Scandy were together in the same round on OpFor last round. They're together in the same team, my bad. And they did win. Now, it's never a guarantee that if you have Papega and Scandy on the same side, they'll win. And I'm going to be honest, I don't think it was really Papega and Scandy being on the same team that won. 1 second. Sorry, replying to Falcon on something. I don't think it was that they won it for their team. I think that round was more of a loss because Blue 4 just didn't have enough people actually defending the objective because they had Green 4 out doing their own thing. But it's still something to know. Well, otherwise, they're going to be fighting Pierce, who is another good ground commander. He does have really weird strategies sometimes, and I give him a lot of shit for it. But don't get me wrong, he is still a good commander nonetheless. So he's going to be leading Patriot as his 2IC. Ash going to be leading X-Ray with Banks. Gazag being the sniper. Banks being the medic. Tilster being, I believe, one of the suppressed shooters. Tackleberry going with an AKS. No, so Tilster's just the 2IC, but Tackleberry and Swola both going for suppressed AKSs with those 45-round magazines. I'm going to be honest, given the choice anytime, I always go for those 45-round suppressed guns because that's a lot of ammo to work with suppressed. And if you need to get behind a team of people and wipe them all with a suppressed gun, AKS with that 45-round magazine is your go-to. Kiri leading Alpha HQ. Falcon being in a vehicle crew, so he's going to be on a technical, probably one of those Dishkas. firing. Mountain being the lead of, I think, Alpha 1 lead, so they merged Alpha 1 and Alpha 2 with Alpha HQ. But Green Thumb, Shy, Revanche, Seismo, Sol, Lolo, Olaf, Reapers, Wise, Galil, Nordic, and Sam all together for that full Alpha squad. Bravo appears to just be a team merged with leadership, so it's Despo, Tymek, Albin, Sushi, Izzo, and Sayek. I always like to point these guys out because they play in OFCRA as well. So they're usually really good. Because they play in multiple different PvP events. In my opinion, if you play across multiple different PvP events, you're overall a better player than other people that just play one PvP event. Otherwise, Mashador leading Charlie HQ, with Charlie 1 having Raz, Yod, Heffalump, Fusion, Omri, and Liam. Leon. Some people with their names, man. Every name has a story, but my god, do I suck at pronunciation. Saddam leading Delta HQ with Hunavar and Stattenberg together under Delta HQ. Probably as another vehicle crew. Looks like they're crewing the MTLB. That's what that symbol is right there. Matt is fine, leading Delta 1 with Beyond, K9, Lucas, Olivia, and Nick. Delta 2 being led by Azuki with Bert, Talon, Fonz, N1, and Azus. And then Patrick, Omega, and Raven are going to be taking the BMP. Alright, so the interesting thing about this AO is it's a 3-objective play. One objective is way to the south, closest to Blue 4. That's going to get murdered right off the bat. Blue 4, I just imagine, is going to swarm that thing. OpFor has to desperately push forces to the radar base to hold that. But this first AO is just going to get slaughtered. Unless OpFor sends something from down there to go push to it. Or if Blue 4 is super slow on their maneuvering. But I think this is just a sacrificial lamb piece. So Bravo just has to hold the line. Which, you know, they've got that group I was talking about earlier with Bravo HQ. They could do a little bit of stalling, but that's literally what this play is going to be, is just a massive delay push. Whoops, didn't mean to blind you all. Now, I'm just looking around for that cache. I would imagine it could potentially be in this little mud hut here. Yes, it is. So that's where cache 1 is. Cache 2 and cache 3 are going to be up at the radar base, as it mentioned earlier. Again, over time, if one cache is remaining and Blue 4 is right nearby, which, you know, could be a possibility since the real main fight is going to be for this radar position. I'd imagine one cache is going to be in here. Yep. That is... I mean, the other one, I don't freaking know. Ah, the other one right there. Cool. I always like to try to guess some of the buildings before I give up and actually check, but... Alright, so they're very, very close to each other. But OpFor, I mean, a lot of flat terrain here. I'm going to be honest. With Southeast Angola and the other Angolan map, I've seen these AOs work both ways. I've seen the defenders be able to hunker down and hold open areas, but I've also seen the attackers just blitz through open areas and get right into the objective and, like, take it out immediately. And, I mean, the first round ended rather early. Yeah, the whole reason we're still kind of, you know, within an hour and 30 minutes past this stream is because there's just a lot of transit time and a lot of setup time for the first round as well. But OpFor, they have a lot of forces they have to bring in from the outskirts as well, which is why this delay force is so important. But Blue 4 might just bypass that in an attempt to set up right here, blocking positions to stop QRF from coming in. But I think OpFor is going to have more time to get there. This is a shorter distance than that is to there. So we'll see what Blue 4 decides to do. But again, Pierce is a bit of a wild card. I don't know what he's going to do. Falcon is on OpFor. So if you want to make the Falcon bet, feel free to make the Falcon bet. Again, Falcon, 15 kills last round, but that was in a vehicle. And you ran out of ammo and still died and his team lost, so. He is in this game, though. I don't know, guys. It's a tough call. I think it's leaning towards Blue 4, especially with that 10% number advantage. 3 M2 Land Rovers, a mortar, the 113, some really quick transport Vics to work with, the helicopter, a transport plane, which it's not really a transport plane, it's just a 4-man plane meant for recon from the air, but it's leaning, the advantages are going to Blue 4 though, but if OpFor is able to just hunker down and hold open fields, they should be fine. Yeah, no, that is a good point. There is tension between Falcon and Pierce because Pierce has ordered Falcon to do some really interesting and questionable things in the past, in previous rounds. So I don't put it past him. But here we go. Plane immediately takes off. Hold up. Why is roster... Anyone coming back for him? No? Okay. Little weird. Not gonna question it. Got this really nice Blue 4 convoy going in. I don't know why there's someone unconscious already, but... I think that, yeah, they're going to go for a bypass, go right for the radar base, because they see that this is meant to be a baited position. So they want to go for this area instead. Why are people getting out of this Vic? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God, what happened to OpFor? Falcon's dead. Falcon's dead. Oh no. Oh, no, the Falcon bet. Oh. Y'all betting on Falcon. Time to restart the mission. Yeah, right? What's that? Oh, the sarcasm. Sam pulling up to Falcon's body and going, oh, okay, he dead. So that's 4 vehicle kills.
I bet you're having a fucking fantastic time up here.
Oh, hi, Falcon. What happened to you, buddy?
So Lolo said, I got an idea, and then this was his idea.
I see. So, what was the idea, though?
I don't know what the idea was. That's a great question.
Okay, were you recording?
Unfortunately, actually, yeah, it was.
Can you send it to me, the footage of that? Because I want to clip that into whatever I utilize for,
I didn't even know what happened. All I knew was he was just like, and the next thing I know, my car just breaks, and then I'm standing next to him, I'm like, Lolo, you son of a bitch, and then it just explodes.
Well, Lolo's driving right into a Blue 4 force right now.
Oh, please kill Lolo. Please kill Lolo.
And
yes.
they're shooting at him. And now Blue 4 is going to be able to successfully set up their blocking position because of this.
And they pinned the BMP.
They did pin the BMP. Do I have AT? It's Papega.
Oh, yeah, there it goes.
Machine gun fire going on to that BMP.
They killed the gunner. Gunner's dead with BMP.
Wheaton saying, if you die due to desync, please let staff know via the map staff report button. Falcon. Oh, he's muted himself. Anyway, BMP's broken through the line. There's still, I think, a MTLB back there. But yeah, Blue 4 able to successfully set this block position. Hold up. A truck has just drove in front of the BMP. And there is someone down in the BMP. Omega was turned out. He's dead. This has been an interesting round. Place your final bets after seeing the glorious Falcon explode.
I might get respawned, so...
Yeah, have fun.
I don't know how I should feel about that.
Go for it.
I don't know what to do. All the vehicle crews are gone.
Well, I'm sure you'll figure it out. Guys, the Falcon bet is still up and kicking. Got the T-41 flying overhead. The remaining OpFor Vics trying to get to the radar station. I wonder if this means OpFor is going to pull their force down from the south up north. But look at this massive amount of force that's set up this blocking position to the south, not realizing that they've been pretty much getting ambushed here. You got Scandi Recon driving around. And you still have this MTLB back here. With someone turned out. So the driver turned out. Hold up, the truck is... What's the truck doing? What? Oh, the gun's now shooting at the truck. I don't know what the point of that was.
I do want to point out...
He just killed someone in the truck. Amazing.
All of the Dishka Helixes are dead.
I know.
It's just the PKT.
It's amazing, isn't it?
They have no heavy weaponry now.
This has been a certified EU moment. Thank you, Dane. It's a good joke. well, OpFor is broken through. I mean, Blue 4 is going to do a massive attack from the northern side completely.
Oh, I'm being respawned. Gotta go.
Have fun, Falcon.
T4.
Blue 4 is probably going to be able to get to the radar position and take it out at this point because OpFor is so poorly spaced out, not realizing Blue 4 is sent everything around this position at this point. I think the real defense is going to be for the southern position then, so this has just completely turned this entire AO on its head. And we'll just have to see how the rest of this goes. Now we're going to see a lot of maneuvering here. Maybe we'll see OpFor turn their forces around to the north, but it's a tough call either way. We got Blue 4 right here. I think OpFor is going to be able to get their Vix over without any AT harassment. Just trying to watch it from an above angle. Don't really see any AT out here. Yeah, there's nothing they're going to do about it. T-41 flying over above. A lot of Blue 4. Now we got to wait to see some maneuvers. All right, so an interesting start, guys. Leaning into Blue 4 for the finish, but OpFor could still turn it around. We just need to see Blue 4 deploy their forces properly or not take too long. Otherwise, OpFor could wise up to this plan and bring all their forces back around. Tough call. All right, just tying a few things up on the side. Really, it's this line of infantry, because, I mean, the actual defensive area is scuffed here. We're hearing some gunfire. That's the vehicles. They found a Blue 4 infantry group, and they're starting to harass them. Falcon attacking Blue 4 on the rear on foot. I honestly don't know where he is. Oh, he got respawned. He's been put in this bunker up here, and he just has a PP-2000. Oh. Oh, dear. What a gun choice. Otherwise, OpFor's vehicle's harassing this northern group. Blue 4 doing their best to roll away. This is Charlie 2. They haven't taken any casualties yet, but OpFor is trying to pick them off with Vix. A PP in a dream. I think every man has a PP in a dream. At least, they start with one. Right? Bad jokes, anyway. T-41 flying overhead. Whiplash disconnecting. He was part of Scandi. I don't know. Maybe one or both. I mean, yeah, no, it is a decent solution for desync instead of just restarting the mission outright. I do agree with respawning players if they desync into each other. Granted, it didn't sound like it was a desync issue. It sounded like someone did something that they weren't supposed to and killed a convoy issue. But I get it if it's desync, but if it's player error, then I would think the player error should continue and those people reprimanded on the side. But, you know, respawn the players, potentially give them the assets back and play on, but you can't change the effect that something like that has, you know? Alright, so UH-1Y turning around here. Taking a heavy barrage of fire. Otherwise gets out unscathed for the most part. Yeah, it's a T-41 Iceberg, but it's not armed. It's just meant to be like a scout plane. Thought it was armed, but they took the armed away. So we're seeing some OpFor starting to move back to the internal defensive lines here. Another small group going around, but I'm just worried OpFor is dividing their forces a bit too much here. Granted, this is a massive amount of force to coordinate to move in, but again, they're still very far off. Doing their best to try to hit the plane, but they're just not leading. They're doing their best to lead, but it's just not enough. They're still just a hair away. Now I think this is just a massive question of, can OpFor find where Blue 4 is coming from and redeploy their forces? Can OpFor get small groups to start harassing the large amounts of Blue 4 moving through to the AOs? Can Blue 4 just steamroll how OpFor is deployed and win this round in another 20 minutes? It's a tough call. I just hope Blue 4 is managing their vehicles well, because they're going to have to, you know, go take care of that southern objective eventually if they plan on winning. We might see a point of contact right here. And it is Pepega Pirates who excel at this type of firefighting, excuse me. And I think Pepega have spotted some OpFor movement there, because they're looking in their direction. They're being incredibly cautious now. Hearing some more vehicle fire. I think that's up at the Blue 4 air assets again, because it's certainly not this 50 cal car firing. Hold on, what's over here? Ah, it was Lolo's Vic, and they just got shot to shit. I think they got one kill, but... oh, no, they've gotten a few. There goes the truck, and that blows Lolo up. Yeah, the issue about the Hillixes is they are literally glass cannons. 1 GL round to the engine, and it will eventually cook off. So I think they just evenly traded 2 for 2 here. Yeah, Circles and Dark Horse in exchange for Lolo and his battle buddy. There's been a few Blue 4 casualties all the way over here. When did these happen? Ah, those were when the Vics were driving by. They gunned down a few people as they were going. Falcon poking me saying, fuck, I might break the FNF record of deaths to 2. Because he got respawned, right? So he already has a death. Oh, Falcon. He's alone. And he's hunting Blue 4. And as I say that to the south, I think Bay just smoked a guy with his FAMAS. Yep, Pepega pushing these individual groups. It's not a good thing to have Pepega with Bay, especially pushing your position. Bay taking some damage from that grenade as he runs up to this tree line, checks the body. He's going to find Wise here. No, he glances over Wise. Goes to bandage. Cake here might end up right in the front of Wise's line. Wise is going to crawl into the bush and bandage. Flux running up to Olaf's position. Yeah, if OpFor keeps sending small groups to try to halt this massive offensive, I don't think it's going to play well for them. Roster, meanwhile, spots Green Thumb over here. Might flank him, but run into Mountain. Flux finds Wise. Wise immediately starts firing into King. And he goes down. Olaf's up. He's looking for Arma Jesus here. Olaf now turning and trying to engage Flux. Flux outrunning those shots. Quickly tries to run to cover. Arma Jesus finding Olaf, flanks him, and he goes flying. There are the double taps. I think Flux also got some double taps in there as well. But now Roster right on top. I forget who that was, but that was a trade. Roster could still wake back up, though. Falcon, though, alone with the PP-2000. He's got 82nd and 1 RCC members near him. But he's bush camping. That's a good bush to camp in. So, major Blue 4 group about to enter this position. OpFor still completely out of position at this point. And now we got OpFor switching their defensive line. I mean, Blue4 could just rush in and take the AO. You never see a rush play, though, because everyone's super cautious about it, but you might just see it since it'll be towards the end of the round. Roster fails his wake-up check. But, yeah, no, I could see Blue4 just charging in there, especially if they commit everything here and to pull back. By then, I think OpFor should fold their forces back, but it's an interesting gap to see being put in. So this bunker, this is where Falcon was respawned to. It's now under fire by this northern group. That's going to allow time for OpFor to put their forces into the AO itself. Falcon has successfully let this force pass. Now, whether or not he turns around to start engaging them from the rear, it's up to him if he was paying attention. OpFor command is still alive. It's Pierce. He's by the objective areas. Bunker was at 4 people. It's down to 3. Trying to medic him up, but he's dead. Remember, if you cannot drag or carry the body, he is dead. That is the ace meta right now. Because that's the medical mod that a lot of people, you know, base the gameplay from. But Blue4 getting right on top of this position. OpFor popping a smoke grenade out. Seismo looking out. They're making a run for it. They run immediately into Peridot, who takes Seismo out. Reaper now trying to hold. And Nemesis takes him out. That bunker cleanly cleared by Scandi Recon there. Falcon, oh, I think he hears the vehicle. He just doesn't know to push yet. OpFor, meanwhile, what's in here? Just the BMP. I think Blue4 has this at this point. Falcon now running with his gun on his back. He's going to try to follow the Blue4 line, but there's too much Blue4 for Falcon to make a difference, in my opinion. There's too much Blue4. OpFor's too spaced out. That 10% number advantage on Blue4, even though there's a bit of a false start on OpFor's side. They lost a few. Blue4, though, were a little mispositioned, in my opinion. I think it's just... I think this is early GG at this point. Because look what OpFor is doing. They're literally combing their forces away from the objective, leaving it prone to what will be a vehicle rush towards the second half. Maybe if Blue4 is able to snipe these 2 objectives and pull back, then they'll be more tactical about the southern objective. But if this gets to a nitty-gritty fight, these 2 OpFor groups come in, this fight takes like 15 minutes, you're probably going to see Blue4 get desperate and just try to rush in instead. AT hitting the BMP, cooking it off. One person getting out and running. The other one wounded in the Vic. Falcon trying to get around Blue4 here. We got Revanche on his own right here. He's in a pretty good flanking spot from this bush. Here's heard the BMP go up in flames. OpFor now starting to route their forces around back here, but they're not going directly into the AO. Instead, they're coming around. That's going to allow more time for Blue4 to get in. Again, one cache is right here. The other cache is in the HQ building. You got Scandi just pretty much getting right on top of this position. I love how they have a little rebel flag on it as well. Falcon desperately trying to chase behind a few Blue4 guys, but that's just the tail element. And then you got Papega breaking in this line formation, just attacking hostile positions to deny them from getting into this AO. I think this is over. I honestly think this is over at this point. Malin getting stuck on the cache here. I don't see an explosive down on it. Oh, they're clearing the area. BMP cooks off a bit more. Gunner for the M113 just got killed. Driver still up. Oh yeah, no, it was a great play by Blue4 to go all the way around and attack from the one angle OpFor wasn't expecting. I wholeheartedly agree. It was a great call. I just don't see how OpFor can bounce this one back. Saddam now in this AO. He's going to hold the cache site himself, trying to fire through the glass, but that glass is not, you can't fire through it. So he's going to go on the rooftops instead. Puts a GL, but it's lawn. It's way lawn. He was overrange for that. Now he starts taking shots. He's got to be careful about putting GLs in there, though, because he might cook off the cache. Arcane now threatening Pierce. A little bit of an awkward bunker position. Arcane finds Pierce. And just shoots him like a dog. Okay, well, Pierce not really reacting to that one. Infidel doing the cripple walk up to Saddam. Saddam diving down the stairwell, not realizing he's under threat. And Infidel just sweeps him. And then Infidel sweeps Bird as well. What is up with OpFor's reaction time? There's objective 3 down. Infidel sweeping objective 2 here. What is up with OpFor's reaction time here? That's funny. I don't know if Pierce was AFK. Infidel now trying to mag dump. Blue4 pushing. Patrick trying to get to this AO. Immediately takes fire from Goran and taken out before he can take out Pertner. I guess he was engaging this line of force over here instead. Falcon well on the tail here trying to fold in, but he's gotten himself an AK now, though. He picked it up from a body, so he doesn't have that PP2000 anymore. You're hearing mag dumping on this cache right now, but now how is Blue4 gonna get to this cache site? This OpFor is completely out of position. Miska firing up at Iander, not realizing there's friendlies in this building at this point. You're hearing more gunfire. Falcon, I'm gonna be honest, not even he can kill all these people. There's Cash 2, he knocked Boris out. But now we need to see just a vehicle rush to this objective because OpFor are completely out of position. Falcon falling away. I think you realize just how many Blue4 were here. You're seeing some Blue4 now getting taken out by either friendly fire or crossfire. Who the hell knows? The plane is... The plane making an emergency landing. And OpFor now directly barreling back. I'd love to see the Huey just get on top of that AO, land, and take people out. Blue4, I don't think... Because they think that this was such an easy fight, I think they're going to think that OpFor has fully fortified the final objective, so they're going to take it cautiously. There's not going to be any rush plays. But the Huey's going to fly over and not find anything, so the Huey might just land and take it out. Yes, Falcon, I did see that you died. I mean, OpFor is just getting their butts kicked here. Like, this has just been a slaughter and a half. Blue4 didn't check that position. They're giving OpFor time to actually go and take it. We have a few OpFor stragglers around here, but just there's way too much Blue4 here for these OpFor guys to really do anything. It's just a matter of, is Blue4 now going to try to maneuver? We do have this Blue4 Vic, but it's going north. I think just doing a patrol. Then you also have this. Did he just... Stark just killed the gunner by shooting through the back hatch with a 5.56 rifle. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I thought I memory leaked there for a second, but... Yeah. Okay. Okay, I guess that hatch isn't bulletproof, even though the armor for the rest of the Vic should be bulletproof. But no, we've seen in the past, in PvP, not PvP, in Arma 3 in general, that those back hatches do not absorb any bullets. They should absorb bullets, but they don't. It's a mess. I got Blue4 just shooting everywhere here, being really confused. Cindy throwing a grenade. They're gonna blow Infidel up. Why is Scandy killing each other? What? What is going on? Why is Cindy all jumpy? See, I'm curious though. We saw that vehicle drive down. Yes! What are you shooting at? Just go! Just go! You think it's a defensive objective. You're seeing ghosts. I get it. But just go! Go! What is Blue Force seeing? And why are they shooting? What are you shooting at? There's no one here. You think there's people here, but there's literally no one here. You're about to be walked up on by some wild hyenas over here. They're named Banks and frickin' Tilster. And they're taking stamina breaks. Yeah, get him. Oh, man, he's winning. I don't know what he's shooting at, but he's winning. Oh, yeah, no, the Angola maps can showcase Australian terrain pretty well, in my opinion. Either do Angola maps or GOS. There's one GOS map that I've also used for Australia. And I'm just blanking on the name. Emus in Angola, right? I still owe a few emu ops as well, but no, I think OpFor is going to have the time to get in and refortify because this recon team... I mean, the cache is in this hut. So if they're close with the 50 cal... They spot Omri running in. MTLB is being solo crewed right now. Blue Force slow on the advance, though. Sydney got taken out, I think, by Azus here with 4 kills with a PKB. And then Fonz 2 kills with that machine gun. Oh, hold on. Shut the door. Shut the door. Shut it and mag dump the damn cache. Why are you using grenades? Use your gun. Jacob, I love you. Jacob, please. Jacob, shut the door in there and just mag dump the damn cache. Please, I beg of you. Jacob. Jacob. Jacob, please. Just run in there and mag dump it. Stop using grenades, Jacob. I know you're new. It's okay. Grenades don't work on caches. Jacob, please. Jacob. Jacob. No, Jacob. Kill the cache. Oh, Jacob. Jacob. I love you, buddy, but... Oh, it hurts. Oh, that really hurt. Alright, this Blue 4 group's gonna get screwed. Now we're gonna have to wait for Blue 4 to regroup and push south here. He tried. He tried his best with the knowledge he knew on how to blow up the cache. So I commend him for that. I commend him for that. But someone needs to tell him next time, shut that damn door and mag dump it, because you will kill that cache in 2 boxes. What is the Huey doing? What? Shoot him! Someone shoot him! Why aren't you going back to ferry more people? Why are you just back there touching yourself? What? How is Stattenberg able to do this? What is this? I know they can't hear me. I like to pretend they can. Tactics. Well, bees just took bullets. Yeah, right idea 15 2 minutes late. Exactly. Exactly. VDV tactic. You're not wrong. The really embarrassing part is that they're getting bitch slapped by a PP2000 here. You know, Calm Horizons, unironically, I do sometimes believe that. Hey, look. The chopper blew up. There could be an OpFor clutch because BlueFor just threw a shit ton of manpower away. Will it be enough? I don't know. But this is starting to make me mad. And what are the... Okay, no, these guys are going back to get their trucks that they left like 2 kilometers away. He can't keep getting away with it! This man with a PP2000 just stopped everyone! I can't chat. Yeah, it's... This is why people don't rush in FNF, because they don't know how to rush. And even when they do rush, people don't know what to do with the cash or the objective when they find it. And it's fascinating to see how this gets messed up. Now again, BlueFor couldn't have known that the objective was completely empty. They should have flown their freaking helicopter overhead to check, but the helicopter decided instead to just rush it. Okay. Okay, we're making well, no, I don't know if... maybe, I don't know. Alright. Okay, BlueFor. Alright, we're seeing AT firing in here. They're firing at their own... Ah, but there's an enemy in it, that's why. Okay. Alright. Wait. No, it's Banks. Banks is hostile. Alright. Alright, we're good. We're getting somewhere. BlueFor's still in it. We have a smoke charge going off. I mean, more AT firing back and forth. That 50 cal is going to start cutting into people. We still have a few BlueFor up here. They're grabbing their Vics. They're going to load up the rest of these guys and come in. Alright. BlueFor is down, but not out. Bennis was alive, yes. He's just... He's now a shrub. I don't know why Bennis is a shrub, but he's a shrub, all right? Just let him do his thing. Oh, Bennis is now dead. Okay, well, he lost connection. 113 coming around. BlueFor doing a massive infantry charge. Is Pepega all dead? No, they're just waiting back there for transport. Okay, Scandi is mostly dead. Okay. Oh, we got Wheaton running in. He shoots at Sushi. He notices Sayak up here. Sayak bitch slaps Wheaton. Okay. All right. I was rooting for BlueFor here, but now I don't know who to freaking root for. Oh, I was about to say, if that grenade bounced over the trench... Oh. Oh, ouch. BlueFor have FAMASs here, man. Did Albin just... He's at 0 kills, yeah. Albin just got a double headshot. Amazing. Amazing. He just headshotted both a friendly and an enemy with the same bullet. Because they both just ran. Well, rest in peace, Albin. Stark is about to kick his ass, but wow, Stark can't land the kill. Okay. Albin, you're still... Okay, okay, yep, alright. Alright. Okay. This has certainly been a certified EU round of FNF. Stark now up here picking off more people with the clutch at this point. Knocking out 2, killing 1. Got Agent right here. What he's doing, I don't know. We got someone chilling in the gunner seat right here. Agent has a freaking sniper rifle. Oh, because he's X-ray. Oh, wait, yes. Look into the Vic. No! No, look into the Vic and shoot him in the back of the head. Oh, here comes Pepega. Oh, Stottenberg. There goes Riccardi. No Vics. No Vics. I think that was friendly AT going into friendlies, but no Vics. No Vics, please. No Vics. No Vics, please. Agent found him! Agent found him and just executed him! Oh! Yes! Yes! it's beautiful. Oh god, and now they're mag dumping. Agent runs out. And I was getting shot at by friendlies. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, Flux. Flux, do you have something to make it go boom? Who has something? Cake here has a machine gun. He can make it work. Cheese running back here. I think Blue 4 just clutched this. Barely clutched it, mind you. But they clutched it. There's the mag dumping. Yes. Just shoot it. Just shoot the damn thing. All right. That got way too freaking close. OpFor still doing their best to pick people off. Lurch, he could drive around and then start mag dumping with the 7.62 because it's got a shit ton of ammo in there. I give up. I give up. He gets up and he starts running. And he just starts going. Okay. Okay. Appropriate ending. Sure.